You want to make a Minecraft parody, huh? Well, let me tell you what. This ain't going to be your average episode of me playing Minecraft, now is it? No, 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 no. Well, it will be in a bit, but actually first, I do this. So, first things first, lyrics, huh? It's all that's really important. Like, the instrumental's really easy. That's just, you know, learn how to do note blocks, which I don't know how to do yet, and then, and then figure out the song, get all the instruments, and so anyway, I'm gonna do that later and without anybody seeing me since that would take me a bit. Uh, so step one, lyrics. So this song is Stone Love. This is Soul Love, not Stone Love. It just starts out with Stone Love. She kneels before the grave of a brave sign. So anyway, this is a song I'm gonna be doing. It's David Bowie and the Spiders from Mars, the album by David Bowie. It's the third, let me quickly see. Second, it is the second song right after 5 years. Great song. So, here, I have the lyrics all written out. Let's see. Style love, genius before the grave of a brave son. So what can we do here? The important thing is keeping the syllables and rhythm the same. You can mess up with the rhymes pretty liberally and still have a very recognizable parody, which is very important to note. So like, if you have to chop a word up to get it to fit into the syllable count because the thesaurus isn't working, then do that. Don't just don't add a two-syllable word in a one-syllable word place. That's the important thing. Also, another disclaimer. I'm not really that good at lyrics, but I know more about how to actually write lyrics than probably like just the average schmuck who's never seen anything, but that is not to say I particularly know what I'm talking about. So, you know, if you have anything of, if somebody who knows something has any input on this, you know, drop it in the comments. So let's see here. Style love. So I'm doubling back on this because I actually don't know what I'm thinking. So I did write about 3 lines of this yesterday. Okay, yeah, no, so where is it? Love descends on those defenseless. You are careless in your building, sweeping over across that house. So love descends on those defenseless. Love is okay, here we are. You are careless in your building, sweeping over across that house. So it's like, you know. Oh my god. Oh, it's ran out of characters, didn't it? Okay, I did. So we're just gonna leave it like that because I can't really be bothered to fix that. So, love is careless. You are careless. So it's just changing what the song's about, really, and then making the lyrics match that. So this is just a block game. So you know, don't be afraid to get silly with it. It's a parody. It's gonna be silly. So if it feels like it's cringe, then you know, stop that. Do it anyway. It's so much better. Kill the part of you that cringes, not the cringe. So let's see here. I know that it's like it was sad love, but I'm not even sure if that's spoken. So we're just gonna block again. You log before the computer. No. Block game. She builds a house. Block game. She builds before the house of a brave son. No, block. So it starts out with like. So we're starting out here with like, block again. And so please do not mind the singing. If I'm going, disclaimer, whatever I do here is going to mostly end up in an actual parody. And so this might be, you might be watching a house fire real time, but don't worry about the vocals. I'm going to be, if need be, the amount of effects put on them will be unrecognizable, but all that matters is in the end the song works. So she kneels before the grave of a brave son. She bills. You can easily go that. It's like, yeah, she bills before the grave of a brave son. So she builds. We're just gonna do that because it's going to add to the cohesion of this being about Minecraft and block game. Um, before the grave. That's not really fitting of that. So what? Before the temple, before the house? No, we're gonna bring up house later on. So I don't really want to do that. Before the mountain, before the mount, before the hill of a hill of a what? Hill of a big, or hold of a big dragon. No, we can't fit dragon in that. Before the hill of a strong, no. Before the hill of a big, I don't know, I want to go big there, but I don't really feel like I know what's big in this game. Big house. I don't know, maybe like a mansion, Dark Oak mansion, or before she builds before the hill in a what's the biomes? She builds before the hill in a big woods. She builds before the hill in a big woods. So block game, she builds before the hill in a big woods. Boom. Lyrics. I am a lyric genius. That actually came out so much more cohesive than I was ever expecting. Oh, I was worried this was gonna be a mess. No, this is going great. Who gave his... Oh my god. Who gave his wood to build a big house that hovers between... Big house that hovers between... Oh my gosh. So the reason why I go that hovers between here, why I kept that, is because there hovers between. I'm thinking like two mountains. Like the okay, I'm gonna go grab a bed so I don't have to deal with nighttime. But like it hovers between what? Minecraft is a game. We love hovering things here. It's going to get awful. So what does it hover between? It hovers between a something. It's just going to hover between like two trees. I don't know. Damn, this is gonna be this is gonna be great. That hovers between two trees. Oh, I'm a genius. I am great at this. Oh, that hovers between two trees. And her eyes, will they penetrate a grieving? That hovers between the headstone and her eyes, where they penetrate her grieving new love. A boy and girl, they talk. A boy and girl, they building new builds. It's a bit repetitious, but I don't care. Okay, that hovers between the headstone, the trees. I feel like I can definitely hold that for just 2 syllables. That's not really that big of an issue, but is there a word that would fit better between two? What's like something that would really be aggravating? Between two lakes, between two that hovers between two trees. Yeah. It's like, it's fine, but it's like, I will stick with it, by the way, if I can't think of anything better, or I might just change it in the final song if I do think of anything better between the time of me finishing whatever this is. Okay, so maybe that's the bit. For they penetrate agree. For they penetrate a building. New house, a boy and girl. New house, new love, new. Let's see here, because I was thinking like maybe like inspirations have I none? Just to build, no, something like a build of sand in the sky all on string was something I was thinking of. All I have is my love of Bill, and Bill is not loving. Let me just press that. And love is not, no, that works better. And love is not building. Just keeping that little thing of build love. I love building, it's so fun. You are careless in your building, sweeping over across that house. Across a what? Across a village. Across a town, my bill descends on those defenseless. Idiot noobish build will spark my rage. Okay, so across a town, builds descend on those defenseless 3 syllables without on those without a town builds to gee my gosh. Across the town, bills descend on those without. Oh shit, that works. Noobish build will spark my rage. Inspirations have I none. Just to grace the. Ooh, that kind of works. Inspirations have I none. Just to grace the hermit's eyes? I don't know, because, like, Hermitcraft, good building. What, for them to look good, that would be a good thing, presumably. So, just to touch the flaming down. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. So let's just run with this, I guess. Noobish build will spark my rage. Fusion, rage, yeah. Inspirations have I none, just to grace the hermit's eyes. All I have is my love of build, and love is not building. All I have is my love of build, and build is not loving. Does that match? I don't even remember. And love is not building. All I have is my love of build, and build is not loving. I don't know, maybe I do leave like that little bit of switching it up, switching up, switching it up, switching up. Okay, then over here, I think that, because over here it starts with Stone Love, and I'm now realizing it does actually say the name of the song right here, but I don't need to follow that. This is a parody. We're gonna break some rules. Ever seen a Weird Al Yankovic parody? Ha 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 ha. He sometimes doesn't do a rhyme. That's awesome. So he's like, the comedy of it will outshine. And this is kind of, I don't really know what's supposed to be funny about this. This is just kind of a Minecraft parody, which I suppose is, I will admit to inherently finding Minecraft parodies exceptionally hilarious. So, block game, the priest that tastes the wet and told of how, no, told of love, and how my God on high is all love. Though reaching up, my loneliness evolves. Okay, I don't really know what to do with that. My brain is kind of scattered. So, the heads. Okay, let's work backwards here, because that's always worked wonderfully. Tears and hearts to sleep through the fleeting hours of. No, I literally don't even remember how that goes. That only. talking new words that only they can share in new words. And they're so strong it tears the heart to sleep through the fleeting hours of morning. The fleeting hours of... Yeah, very clever, very... I can't think of anything. Let's go through my phone, but here... none of that is a parody. That's all garbage. If she wants to fight and build all night... I'm gonna totally admit here, I do entirely... If I think that could work as a Minecraft parody, I do just kind of write down my immediate thoughts and then just like write the entire lyrics of the song, and then just kind of see what I can shove a parody into there, you know? Like, oh blah dee, oh blah die, life goes on. No, I don't have the entire thing. In fact, I just have one thought laid out, written down, and I think it's, I don't know, maybe I can do something with it. Maybe you could do something with it. Feel free. Like, plim plim plon, plim plim plong. Like a Dark Souls parody, you know? You see the vision, you see the vision, you see I'm kind of crazy. uh, I really hope someone's screaming at me to get this done, because I am just kind of running around talking about my insane ideas. Okay, let's see here. Maybe I can change like this to not match the end like in the original, because like it does and the what is it, verse, chorus, that's what it is. It does have the same chorus to lead to the outro, so maybe I can change the chorus up. Frozen by the and surrounds him. I am careless in my building. Okay, let's see here. I am careless in my building, in my choosing, building over, building. I am careless in my building. I am careless in my building, in my placing, building over. I am careless in my building, building over, atop a mountain, atop a cloud. I am careless in my build that surrounds him. I am careless. Love is careless. I am careless in my building. Love is careless in my. I am careless in my building. Building over atop a cloud. I'm a genius. I don't know where this is going. I'm scared. In its choosing, building over, in my building, building over, atop a cloud. Love descends on those, build descends on those defenseless, built on string. I'm not sure where I'm going with this. I like the idea though, if there's this big sand build in the sky that's built on string, because it's just so ridiculous. Built on signs. Building over atop some signs. Building over across a baby, across, building over atop some signs. I like that more actually. Building over in my building, building over atop some signs. It's like it keeps the over across a baby atop some signs. It keeps the syllable count, and it's more thematically in line with being Minecraft. Let's see here. Bill descends on those defenseless. How do I impart the idea that some idiot broke the signs and that the idiot who built them, i.e. me, placed them all on connected to one sign? That's where I'm trying to go with this, if you haven't been able to tell. Building over atop some signs, sand descends on... Okay. That's actually kind of peak. Placing over atop... Okay, I'm going to fully admit here, everything is leaving my noodle of a brain. I'm so glad everything here is on recording. Atop is... Why is that not... How did I fit that? Descends, did I misspell descends? What? No, you see this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I am befuddled. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 16. Oh, I royally messed that one up, didn't I? But why couldn't I place the 16th on that last one? Is this... I don't know how science work, man. I'm just typing. And maybe I shouldn't be allowed to. This is great. This is like I was, I was kind of worried because I've been like slacking on my backlog. It's always caught up. But this is great. This is like so little, and I also still have stuff for later. Later, this isn't gonna be the whole thing. Don't worry. Although I suppose some people might actually want this to be the whole thing. This is kind of awesome. In my building, placing over atop some signs, saying descends on those defenseless. Idiot bills will spark my rage. Idiot build, noobish build will spark my rage. Stand descends on those defenseless. Idiot did break my. Can I fit that in? Idiot did break. That's one syllable, isn't it? Idiot will break my sign. Unless like I'm missing a syllable here. I could try upgrading one of these words to two syllable fusion. That's two syllables though, isn't it? So I need idiot. Is idiot one or two syllables? Idiot. Idiot. I'm just gonna look this up because I'm clearly not qualified. Idiot syllable. Oh, idiot syllable. How many syllables? How to divide it? Is it 3? Okay. Okay, idiot is 3 syllables. Idiot. Okay, yeah, I see it. I just wasn't expecting it. Those defenseless idiot builds will. How do I impart somebody broke the sign? Idiot break my sign will spark the fusion. No. I am surprised you. Okay, let's see here. Maybe I go to somewhere else. Block game. Maybe I make it mind game. Just to change it up from that, but no, it's Minecraft. The priest that tastes the word and told of love and how my God on high is all love. Soul of love block game. The priest that tastes the word and told love. Okay, let's see. How can I dissect this? Soul of block game. The priest. What works as a priest? I feel like evoker. The priest that sells the pearl and powder? Like a villager. Block game. The priest that sells the orbs and pearls of pearls of the priest that sells the pearls and orbs of periods. Soul of the priest that sells the pearls and bottles of XP. That doesn't. It's too many syllables. What else do they? The priest that buys the. The priest that buys the flesh and sells redstone. The priest that buys the flesh and sells the and told of love and sells the Orbs of experience. No, that I don't know why I'm continuous. It's like I think what does a priest sell? EXP orbs, because let's be real. E-pearls and XP orbs are largely what people are buying for them, though. Let's take a gander as to what they actually sell. Okay, so we have rotten flesh, we have rabbit's foot, gold ingot, turtle skin for buying. It sells glowstone, ender pearl. I feel like glowstone, something to be done with that, can't it? Block game, the priest that sells the stone that glows and tell the no. I feel like that's close. I'm getting closer here. Block game, the priest that sells the pearls and glowstone, told of love. But the problem is that it goes told of love. It's like it's going up there. Told of love. And it's like I'm trying to fit 2 syllables into a 3-syllable space. Glowstone. Maybe. Told of love. Glowstone. Do we have something here that even works? Bottle of enchanting. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Flash of zombie. That will scoot. Redstone dust. Ooh. Ooh. I got you. I got you. I got 3 syllables. I got 3 syllables. I got 3 syllables. The priest that the priest he sells the what is it? What does he sell? The priest that sells the pearl and redstone dust. I am a genius. That barely works. Does cleric? Because it is called a cleric, not a priest. Now that I've looked it up. Block game. The cleric that sells. No, it doesn't work. We'll leave it as priest because cleric and priest are interchangeable. So what did I just write? Okay, this is really difficult for me. I actually have the lyrics open here on a different thing, so I'm just going to use this to tab in and out. Redstone dust, and how my God on high. Where we go? I am careless in my building. I feel like this is going to be a lot of really frustrating footage for a lot of people because of my singing. I'm confident I can get it to work, mind you. But frankly, you are going to be hearing it at its worst in the scenario of I am not trying my greatest, and on top of that, even when trying my greatest, I am confident that I will be needing... I'm confident I'll be needing several things that are affecting my voice to help make it work better. So, do be aware that the vocals will be considerably better than this. Though I will say this is a funny thing, and also my voice is getting really tired. Like, I'm barely going to be able to speak after this, because like you can hear it. You can hear how my voice has changed from the beginning to here, just because I am not used to talking as much. I spend most of my days pretty silent. I will say I do sing a lot. It's not very good though, and it's not very... I don't know. It's like this is a lot more tiring than just trying to sing along, though I suppose I'm using parts of my voice I don't tend to use, but... I'm getting off topic here. The priest that sells the pearls and redstone dust and how my God on high, mein Gott, my notch on high. No, we don't like that guy. And how my God, what comments them out? How do we replace this? And how my 1 syllable, and how my spruce. I can see that working. And how my spruce on high is all great, and how my spruce up high is so great. Does this work cohesively? And let me just get this down so I don't forget. On high is all great. That's a good tip here. If you want to like write down here any lyrics or anything, get them down the second you think of them. I cannot tell you how many times I thought, oh wait, that's great. And simply not being able to cite it like a minute or 2 later. Just get your thoughts down as soon as possible. And how my spruce up high. Okay, I typed on high there, but I meant up high. And how my spruce up high is all great. Reaching up my leaves in out by the highness that surrounds it. That kind of works. I will say for the part of marking down lyrics, I do have the benefit of I'm literally recording the entire process here. So that's great. That is like just if you just like grab a guitar and then just start just slamming out some notes, singing a little bit to it. While recording it all, that's good advice. That's good practice. Where's my bed? I'm a genius. Never even picked it back up. Okay. And how my spruce up high? Let me make sure. And how my spruce up high is all great. It's all great. Reaching up my wood descends. Reaching up my loneliness evolves. Reaching up, though. And how my spruce up high. How my spruce up high is all great. All love, all great. So then we have, though reaching up my loneliness evolves by the blindness that surrounds him. The reaching up. Do I want to keep the reaching there? Though building up my quality evolves. Okay, the blindness that surrounds me. Though reaching up my buildingness. Though I feel like though building up my building evolves by the blindness that surrounds him. Blindness. That's kind of 2 syllables, ain't it? Or is that like 4 and it's like another idiot thing where I don't even know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm clearly bad at counting syllables. But oh my god, on high is though building up. I kind of like that. I kind of like building up. Though building up my loneliness evolves by the height that surrounds me. That kind of then plays well into the fact that I'm building signs in the sky, doesn't it? The building of my loneliness evolves. That kind of sucks. The building up my loneliness evolves by the and how my spruce up high is all great. How my God on high is all love. And how my spruce up high is all great. Though reaching up my though building up my lonely though reaching up my building evolves. I feel like I literally just had this great and then you're watching me say something completely different to the line I did before, which is why I'm glad it's recording all this. Blindness, what did I have here? What did I have here over blindness? I'm gonna go check the footage. Okay, I've done it. I've gone back on the footage and I've seen it and I fixed it. Okay, there we go. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like most. I have most of it on. There's defenseless in my building, placing over top some signs. Sand descends on those defenseless idiot build. It is an idiot build. Those defenseless idiot build will spark the great fall. Idiot build will spark the sandfall. Sand descends on those defenseless. Idiot build will spark the sand fall. Inspirations. I'm kind of okay with that looping back into this then. Inspirations have I none? Yeah, just to touch the. Oh. That was not meant to be graves. Wonder how long that was. That's been there for a while, actually. So I don't know how long. It's been a while. Okay, I think I have that settled out. That'll just be largely repeat of what's happening over here now. She builds before the hill in the big woods. Who gave its word to build a big house that hovers between the trees on that mountain? No, because we're builds before the hill, so it can't really be a mountain. Builds before the valley, maybe. That hovers between the valley, and her eyes, valley, and a down, and a tree that hovers between her valley and her tree, for they penetrate her grieving. That doesn't really work though, because they penetrate her. Who gave its wood to build a big house that hovers between the valley and her eye and the trees. Like that. The valley and the trees, for they penetrate her grieving. For they penetrate her grieving, for they... They penetrate her eyes, for they penetrate... Me and girl they talking, girl they building. For he meets her there, new love. A boy and girl they building, new house. A boy and girl they building, new house, new build. A boy and girl they talking, new house. Like that could work. For he meets her building. For he meets her building. New friend. A boy and girl they building new house. New friend, a boy and girl they... it could be talking new hall, like a villager trading hall maybe? Talking new hall that only they can build in. I kind of like that. Talking new hall that only they can build in. New trades. A farm so strong it... Okay, that's actually good because that then pairs well into a priest that sells the pearls and redstone dust. New friend, a boy and girl they talking new hall that only they can build in new trades. A farm so strong it tears their hearts to sleep. Tears their... A new love so strong it tears their hearts to sleep through the fleeting hours of morning. Now, gamers are known for one thing. That's staying up late at night. How can we work that in here? A farm so strong it keeps them building through the night. A farm so strong it keeps them building through... Tears their hearts to sleep. Keeps their eyes wide open. So strong it keeps them building without sleep through the fleeting hours of morning. Tears there keeps them building hearts without sans sleep through the wee hours of morning. Okay, you can see me in real time care less and less about the minute typos of assigned characters. You're like, over here, I think there's one typo on the entirety of this, and it's not really a typo because I can't really fix it. Okay, I literally have no idea where it is, and I don't really care. So, I think this is a whole thing. Because then this doesn't really need to be completed since it's already completed over here. I can just work that in on my own time once I actually get it done. But Black Game, she builds before the hill in the big woods. Who gave its wood to build a big house that hovers between the valleys and a tree, the valley and a trees. For he meets a building new friend, a boy and girl they talking new hall that only they can build in new trades. A fog so strong it keeps them building sand sleep through... Okay, that kind of sucks. that keeps them building sand sleep through the wee hours of morning. You are careless in your building, sweeping over across that house. Across the town bills descend on those without. Newish build will spark my rage. Inspirations have I none, just to grace the hermit's eyes. Okay, I did it again. Great, so I just need to make sure I don't forget. To grace the hermit's eyes, all I have is my love of Bill, and Bill is not loving. Then it goes, block a game. The priestess sells the pearls and redstone. So building up my loneliness evolves by that. Hide that. Wait, it's fine. Surrounds me. I am careless in my building, placing over atop some signs. Sand descends on those defenseless. Idiot build will spark the sandfall. Inspirations have I none, just to grace the hermit's eyes. All I have is my love of build, and love is not building. Okay, that kind of works out. The kinks will be sorted out when I actually make it into something. If you want to have your own go at this, then please feel free, just credit me. Just like leave a link to my channel and you're free to do whatever you want with this. It's like say it in the video, oh hey, this person did a lot of this, or I was inspired. If you want to completely change up all of the lyrics but keep the same general idea. You know, just, it's nice. Well, I think actually that's this segment done, so it's over there now. I've been right and I've been wrong. I don't know where I started from. Da 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 da, standing on reality's shoulders. This here is me getting around to doing the island, and I don't know, maybe finishing it. I've evolved. I'm too smart to say I will finish it now. The evolution to saying something that won't happen to saying that I don't know. Anything could happen. Mostly my laziness. Laziness. I feel like I got a relative amount done. I mean, it's no meaty Hermitcraft episode, but I mean, that would be cool, but, you know. I don't know, I feel hampered by not having really the ability to flashback or playback mod, or any good method of, the whole recording thing, so it feels a bit doing, like, especially like time-lapses and such, though I definitely still should be fitting some time-lapses in, because they're just good fun, and though they might not be 3D circly camera, painted camera, they still do good for eating up time and showing off what I'm actually building, so yeah, I will admit to should be doing more of those. Absolute freaking lootly. Right now I'm just well, you can see I'm texturing. It's a very simple texture job, you know, very simple, very simple. It's just a lot of repeat. I think it's gonna be largely repetition of just these darker colors, the basalt, the copper deep slate, the regular deep slate, and smooth basalt, and then yeah, a little bit of black's only speckled in once this cave starts running up. Oh, that was loud. And also, I forgot about this. Life was good for a few seconds there, for a few minutes. It's just hearing the Iron Golem. Oh, yeah, I need to do that, don't I? Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. You know, I think the worst part about the mod I want to play being in 1.18 is that I'm pressing U on top. That's the button to bring out the recipes. There's no tough slabs. So I don't actually... you know what? I think pine wood will have to do for tough slabs. Pine or palm, because they're both really similar, ain't they? Like, I can just come over here, grab a schmeckle, and, flowered in. Like, yeah, the one with a bit of a green tint to it. Palm. Those are both so similar. I'll just grab one. I'll just grab a bit of each. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, Galileo. Something, something, something Figaro. So you think you can love me and leave me to die? This doesn't. Um. Okay, yes, that's blatantly bad. Like, so bad. What do I got? Ether Stone. That's not even close. Like, I don't know. For you, Mossy Stone. That's it. That's what I need. I should be able to make some. You know, me going thunder and lightning, very, very lightning, was not just completely out of nowhere. There is actually thunder, or just thunder at least. I haven't seen the lightning, but, you know, it's times like this where I'm reminded that I scare like a dog. It's just so unnerving. And now it's pouring cats and dogs outside. You know, at least it's not fireworks. I tell you what, the fireworks are worse. So much worse. Have you ever been in fireworks? I tell you what, they're bad. Grr. I I I I feel like the tone I'm saying or this right now does not fully implicate of just how bad I am with fireworks. Like it is a jump scare. It is playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I scare so easily. You always gotta think about how, like, I'm speaking into just this microphone right now. People I'll never meet can see it. Can hear it. I'll never meet any of you. Not a one. Yeah, it's kinda got me feeling it completely average. You know, in our cookie crazy world, it's not really nothing much. Just kind of an observation, really. Where does this go? Probably up. That's where everything's going right now. It's going up. Because up is where the untexturedness is. Rah, I also need more iron, but yeah, that's for later. That's for the for mining. Off-camera mining. We love off-camera mining. It's legit. I can show you my cave. Look, look, look. See? I haven't been there in a bit though, and I do desperately need iron ore because I had to smelt a fair amount to get the hoppers needed for other stuff before the iron farm was up. But nevertheless, in the happy, I'll mine because I need to mine. I don't know what to mine, I'll mine it anyway. Take me on. Bling, bling, blong. My inventory's all scuffed again. Gosh darn it. You know what else is just like bonkers wild crazy to me? Is that, like, I asked somebody, I asked them, no, not somebody specifically, just in general. I said something in comment, I don't remember, it's been like a month, 2 months since I did that, but somebody commented in that. That's power. That's power to lord over you mortals. I'm joking. It's kind of so crazy to me though. Like, I would never comment personally, but that's more accurate to the statement of how easily I get scared of posting and doing things on the internet. And in spite of that, here I am, not quite dying. So my body left to rot in a hollow tree. Its branches showing shadows on the boughs for me. Yeah, I think that's right. So yeah, you know, it's rather uncommon to see me comment, especially on this account. I haven't actually. This is not my main YouTube account. My main YouTube account's like a decade old at this point. I don't know. I've been watching. I've been watching for a while. Where did I get this? Huh? I don't know where I got that from. Okay. Everything's fine. I live with confusion now. Nothing has changed. Oh, Nintendo Direct's going on. I'll be right back. Deltarune tomorrow. Ow. So the Nintendo Direct is over. It's yeah, you know, small confession. It's not the same day. It's not even the same week. It's actually been quite a large amount of time since that Nintendo Direct. But yeah, like Kingdom Hearts 4, that's cool. There's a Nintendo Direct. I am so stupid. No, Deltarune. For context of just how long it's been, I know I said a week, but it is actually Deltarune tomorrow. So that's gonna be a day without him. That's gonna be a great day. I'm also like gonna be doing literally nothing else. It's just gonna be Deltarune. I cannot handle spoilers. I've had to stay off every social media waiting for the amazing digital circus to wrap up. By golly gee, it did. It did wrap up. And you may be seeing here, I'm building something. What is it? It's a tree. So this is a, you know, it's also, you can see it's light Matica. I needed to light Matica it because I'm not very confident in my tree building skills. I'm not even that confident in this tree. I do think it is my best tree yet though, which is good. I do think I've also reached my limits of tree building. However, I can't really get new limits without reaching those limits, so yeah. I also have some plans for more trees, so yeah, I'm gonna have my tree building arc over the course of this. Other things, nothing else. This video is actually getting quite long, so we'll just zoom on over to when the tree is all scoopedly doop. Dun dun dun. That's later, and then there's some stuff below, but I did also have some more thoughts on those lyrics. Like it can go like no. What was it? Black game. But then later on in the second verse, when it, instead of going it goes Minecraft. Like, you know, it's like stone love. I don't know, fake love, something like that. I don't know. I haven't watched YouTube essay tells me what to think. It's stone love, then it goes on to Minecraft in the second verse. Yeah, I didn't know when to do that. Instead, look at my tree. It's better the second day than the first, actually. I was much more harsh on it when I was building it, which was like 2 days ago now that I actually think about it. It's a pretty good tree, though. Surprisingly, I'm definitely done better, but it's 100% my best work yet. Excellent work, Agent 47. Yeah, we have the gronkle, the gronkle, the gronkle, the gronk, the gronk, the gronk, the gronk, the gronk, the gronkle place where the gronkles go. That's what this is. Well, I think I've done quite a lot. Not much in way of building, but I think that'll be good. Look, you can see it. Here is the review and the River Toshi.